She was born in a shack, wore potato sacks as dresses, molested before she turned 10, pregnant at 14, and lost her child soon after birth. The world had already written her off. She was supposed to fail, but instead, she became the most powerful woman in media, the first black female billionaire, the voice of a generation. This is the untold, raw, and rising journey of a girl who wasn't supposed to make it, but rewrote destiny. This is the story of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Her mother, Vernita Lee, was a teen housemaid. Her father, Vernon, a distant soldier. There was no fairy tale welcome, no crib, no security, only survival. Raised by her grandmother, Oprah's first years were shaped by extreme poverty. So poor, in fact, that she often wore dresses made from potato sacks. Her first toy was a corncob. Her first lessons came from the Bible. Her first understanding of life, that it was hard, very hard. But even then, Oprah had a strange magic in her. A spark. At just 3, she began reciting verses at the local church. At 4, she started speaking like an adult. People said, "That little girl can talk." What they didn't know was that her voice would one day move nations. At age 6, Oprah was sent to live with her mother in Milwaukee. But life didn't get better, it got darker. Over the next few years, Oprah endured unspeakable trauma. She was molested by cousins, a family friend, and even her uncle. She carried the weight of those secrets in silence. The bubbly little girl began to fade. Her schoolwork declined. She felt ashamed, dirty, broken. At 14, she ran away. Soon after, she found herself pregnant. A baby boy who tragically died after birth. Most people would break here, forever. But not Oprah. Something inside her, call it spirit, call it fire, refused to be extinguished. Sent to live with her strict but disciplined father in Nashville, Oprah's life began to shift. Vernon Winfrey demanded excellence. No TV, mandatory reading, weekly book reports. Oprah resisted at first, but slowly, structure became her rescue. Books became her escape. She joined speech clubs, debated, read Maya Angelou and Toni Morrison, and began winning oratory contests. The world that once told her "you can't" was now being answered with her voice, saying, "Watch me." She won a scholarship to Tennessee State University and became the youngest and first black female anchor in Nashville news at just 19. But the industry wasn't kind. She was told she was too emotional for news, too black for prime time, too big for television. Fired, replaced, laughed at. But one rejection became her redirection. Oprah was moved to a failing morning talk show, AM Chicago. Everyone thought it would flop. But when Oprah spoke, something happened. She didn't just report, she connected. She made people feel. She made them cry, reflect, heal. Within months, AM Chicago became the highest-rated talk show in the city. In 1986, it was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show. The show ran for 25 years. It wasn't just entertainment, it was transformation. Oprah tackled racism, abuse, spirituality, trauma, relationships, weight loss, politics, and love, all with courage and authenticity. She gave away cars, interviewed presidents, cried with abuse victims, stood by Michael Jackson, Obama, and Maya Angelou. She helped millions confront pain and rise. "You get a car" wasn't just a catchphrase. It symbolized abundance, joy, and the power of giving. But more than anything, Oprah taught us, your story matters. Your truth matters. You matter. Oprah didn't stop at one show. She built Harpo Productions, created OWN Network, published magazines, and produced award-winning films. She became the first black woman billionaire in history. Her philanthropic efforts include donating millions to education, opening a leadership academy for girls in South Africa, funding countless scholarships and programs. She wasn't just building wealth, she was building legacy. Oprah Winfrey didn't just become famous, she became a force. Her journey reminds us that no matter how dark your beginning, your ending can be light. She faced abuse, racism, sexism, and rejection, and turned it all into power, empathy, and wisdom. She said, "Turn your wounds into wisdom," and she lived it. Oprah Winfrey is not just a name. She's a movement, a mirror to our pain, and a map to our possibility. Maybe you too feel broken. Maybe you too feel like the world has already written your story. But remember Oprah's truth. You were born to rise. You were born to rewrite your ending. This was the story of the girl who wasn't supposed to make it, but did, and so can you.